Lecture topic: Creating Thirst for Deen.
Yesterday we discussed the aspect about when a person loses his appetite, he can't eat. So likewise, when a person loses his spiritual appetite, then he has no appetite for amal. So the same lesson today Maulana Rumi rahmatullah alayhi gives in one couplet from a different angle. What he says is that don't look for water too much, create the thirst rather. Aab kam jo tishna avar badast in Farsi, in Persian, he says don't look too much for water, look less for water, meaning the looking process. To look for water, don't take too much of time and effort in looking for water, rather create thirst. Because when you create thirst, then you'll find water everywhere. Meaning sometimes the water is right next to the person, but he doesn't see it. When he's thirsty, then he'll see it without any delay. So now a person is going around looking for water, but he doesn't have thirst, then he'll bypass all the water, and he'll say, no, this water doesn't look too nice, or this water doesn't look too fresh, or this water doesn't seem to be very sweet. Whereas it's all available, it's all there, but he doesn't have thirst. So he doesn't have thirst, so he's going to worry about the water around him. So the thing to create is thirst. When a person is thirsty, for example, now he's physically thirsty, he's hungry, then let alone having an appetite, he can't even sleep because he needs to eat. He can't even fall asleep because he's thirsty. So he's first looking for water so that he may be able to sleep. Likewise, if a person truly has the thirst for Deen, the thirst for amal, then let alone that he didn't perform his Salah yet, Isha Salah, and he'll fall asleep, that won't be possible. Let alone Isha Salah, if he didn't complete his Tilawat for the day, then too he won't be able to go to sleep comfortably. If he didn't finish his Zikr for the day, he'll find it difficult to now do something else. So the thirst for Deen has to be created. So now the question comes, where does this thirst get created then? Because this is the key factor. Without this thirst, there's no way a person is going to be able to get going. He's going to just neglect everything, and he'll take it for granted that, well, so what? If it got left out, so what? Like that person who's lost his appetite, he's sick. So he didn't eat, he doesn't think anything about it. Whereas he's getting weaker by the moment. It doesn't matter to him because he doesn't realize the harm he's doing to himself. So the thirst that comes for Deen, when it comes out of the correct company, the company of those who have the thirst of Deen, those who are hungry for Deen. When a person is in the company of people who are very enthusiastic about amal, they want to be doing good deeds, so whether he likes it or not, he starts doing the same. So one is the company of people who are thirsty for Deen. If you sit in the company of people who are thirsty for other things, then many times a person who didn't have any thought in his mind also of doing some wrong things, of starting off to smoke, for example, or some vulgar languages to start using, he didn't have any intention for this, but he sat in that kind of company a couple of times, he started becoming more advanced than the others in those same things. So that's the effect of the company. So he'll be in the company of people who are thirsty for Deen, the thirst will come in him as well. And the other very important aspect is the Zikr of Allah Ta'ala. With care, with a lot of importance given to it, start off making the Zikr of Allah Ta'ala. Like the person who is now lost his appetite, so some medication has to start off to bring about the appetite. The Zikr of Allah Ta'ala brings the appetite of Deen. When it's done properly, correctly, consistently, every day, there's a time fixed for it, person is regular with it, then this gradually starts creating a thirst and a hunger for Deen. The Zikr will bring the heart alive. When the heart comes alive, then the heart will desire Deen, it will desire righteousness, it will desire Tilawat of the Quran Sharif, it will desire Salah, and it will feel very, very uncomfortable when something is against Deen. So this is what we have to start doing. One is be very careful about our company and adopt the correct company, adopt the company of those who are more inclined towards righteousness, pious company. And the other is daily we must have some amount of zikr that we are doing with care, with importance, not haphazardly just ticking the box, with care and importance. Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq.
अल्लाह अल्लाह कैसा प्यारा नाम है, आशिकों का मीना और जाम है।